Joined by Hofstra head coach Joe Mihalich following his team's 79-61 victory over Elon. Coach, just some thoughts on the game. Huge road victory.
Well, you just said it was a huge road victory. It was, somebody just said to me, and I didn't think about this, but somebody just said, that was the ultimate trap game because we had the great win down there at Charleston and had won a couple in a row, and now we got Northeastern coming up. And I said, it's funny, it never entered our minds. And somebody was talking about the win streak hasn't entered. Nobody talks about it. Nobody talks about it. This team just all we do talk about first place. We do talk about that. That's been our battle cry. I mean, it's every game we're talking about how we're first. It's early. We know it. We know it better than anyone. But we're in first place, and so we can play for first place, and that's what we're doing.
Coach, can you talk about the efforts really of Amin Tanksley tonight? Game high 25 points, and Dion Nesmith double and really huge first half.
I mean, we have a tough team. We have a tough bunch of guys, and those guys lead the way with their toughness. I mean, Tanksley's he's as tough as anybody I've ever coached. In 37 years, he's as tough as anybody I've ever coached. Certainly top 5 for me. And Dion's tough. Brian Bernardi got hit in the head, got stitches, went right back out, and made 5 threes. Wanya Green just Rokas. It's a tough bunch of guys, and so I think we're physically tough, but I think we're mentally tough too, and it's what you got to be if you want to win on the road.
Coach, talk about early in the first half, Wanya picks up a couple of fouls, you have to put him on the bench. How'd the team rally around him?
Well, how about that? How about that? That kind of got lost in the story, and it's a big thing. We played the first half of the first half without Wanya Green, and actually played some pretty good defense. Mm-hmm. I thought Malik Nichols was a bit of a presence tonight, especially defensively. The foul trouble screwed us up with Musa getting in foul trouble, Rokas getting in foul trouble, Wanya being in foul trouble. So we had Malik out there and Jamal Robinson. I thought those two guys did a really good job defensively.
What did you guys do on defense? I mean, you held Elijah Bryant there. Williams scored 5 points. He was averaging under 15 or 15.
It's a secret recipe. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. It's a secret recipe.
Well, 3-ball, just 1 3-pointer shy, third time this season of actually the program record. What was clicking tonight in the 3-ball compared to the last couple of games?
I think what always makes it click, I mean, first of all, it starts with good shooters. We have good shooters. And the second thing is we're very unselfish. We space the floor very, very well. And because we have more than one guy that can shoot it, they had 2 shooters. We could really shadow them. We could really key on them. Who do you key on with us? If you go and not let Brian Bernardi get the ball, then Wanya Green drives to the basket. And then there's Amin can shoot it, and Dion can shoot it, and Dion can drive it, Amin can drive it. It's, hopefully we're a tough team to guard.
Coach, the end of the 4 games and 8-day stretch, a perfect 4-0. Obviously, 14 more games to go in conference, but how important was this 4-game stretch, including 3 on the road?
Incredible. I mean, you just said it, and again, we didn't talk about it, but 4 games in 8 days, 3 of them on the road. I'll share this little personal tidbit with you. I just, when the schedule came out, and you saw that we had these 4 out of 5 road games to start, you knew right away it was going to take some great salesmanship and it was going to take a great attitude to get through it because, the average team, the average guy looks at it and says, woe is me, look at this, oh, this is it. But our guys never did that for a second. In fact, we liked it. We're thriving on it, and, it's okay.
Rokas seemed to get a little frustrated early on, obviously, when he picked up some fouls. How do you think he bounced back, at least later in the second half?
He's getting better and better with that. Same with Musa. I just grabbed both of those guys and told them, they were playing at a high level when they got hurt. Musa was playing the best basketball of his life. I wasn't around him his whole life, at least for the last 2 years, right? But then he gets hurt in November and he can't play for 3 or 4 weeks. Well, you lose everything. You lose your timing, you lose your conditioning, you lose your rhythm, you lose your game speed. And so it's going to take some time to get back. And then when you come back, it's full speed, it's game time. So, he's getting better and better each game. He and Rock are both getting better and better each game.
And you mentioned it when it comes to the schedule, and the 4 games in 8 days, but there's no game bigger, I guess you could say, on the schedule going right now for you guys, the Northeastern coming up this week. What's sort of, I guess, the mantra going to be for the next couple of days to get ready for them?
Yeah, we're excited about every game, and we'll be excited about that one. And sure, I mean, they were picked number 1. We weren't picked number 1, they were. So everybody knows that. So, but I'll tell you what, our guys get excited for every game. So will we be more excited for that one? It seemed like we were so excited about this one that if we can get more excited for that one, that's a good thing.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.